Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Boruto episode 177. So, last time we had the kind of discussion between the Hidden Leaf leaders talking about closing the gates of the village and everything because they feel like Kara has some spies and stuff like that. Information is getting around to them and everything and so by the end of the episode, Naruto decided that they were not going to close the gates, that, you know, keeping things as they are is fundamental for the peace to continue, you know. Um and he came to this revelation by just seeing the kids doing their thing. They were working on like the hot air balloon to spread communication better between the villages and all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm we also found out that Victor is still alive. I can't remember if that was the last episode or the episode before, but we found out that Victor is still alive and he claims that Deepa is dead. So I do believe that. Unfortunately, I kind of hoped it was the other way around, where Victor was dead and Deepa was still alive. But that's the way it is. Victor blamed everything that happened with the divine tree stuff on Deepa, and I don't know how much that leader dude bought it, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna be getting into this episode, so let's just start it and find out, shall we? All right, guys, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, wait, what? Is the village getting hit? An intruder. Alright, cool seeing Ino with what she's up to. Okay. Is it gonna be something goofy? It's gonna be like a cat. Ooh, nice. That's awesome. I feel like we've never really gotten to this. Ah, it was a drill, okay. That's awesome. Inojin does not seem to care. Whoa, wait. Could we always see so much of him at the beginning? Right there? I'm sorry, guys. This is my first time recording back from my vacation, and I don't know why that first shot of that dude looked different to me. Why don't I remember that? There was just another shot of him a second ago too that I don't remember. Maybe I'm just crazy. Like, I don't remember the black hair with the blonde on the sides. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I just never paid attention that much. It has been like 2 weeks or so since I took my little vacation from recording. So maybe I'm just crazy. Yeah, it was that guy that walked up to Boruto when he looked up, and I swear that was Mitsuki last time. What? Wait. Hold on. We're gonna have to go back, in the discussion we'll go back. Okay. Nice. Huh. Hmm. Okay. That's a lot of sensory, Shinobi. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Memorizing the new people in the bingo book, huh? Alright, new character. At least I think he's a new character. I've never seen him before. Alright. Nice. No respect for your mother. Okay. Interesting. It's a really cool system they've got. I want to talk more about it in the discussion because I could see like some political problems with it if they wanted to. Alright, so he's not super good with this. Is he going to be able to handle it? Huh. What? He's going to take over. Alrighty, Energene. And you destroyed a barn door in the process. Inogen's personality is like, I don't know about it. Yeah. Showing, it's kind of seeing everyone respecting her. Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Oh. That was like something really bad for that instructor or like the guy that he was working with to say like, and you're Ino's son, like it's really bad to expect a kid to be just like their parents, you know? It puts a burden on them, you know? Yeah. She wants you to do what you want to do. Alright. Was he practicing the whole time, maybe? Alright. Maybe he wasn't practicing. I thought he was late because he was going to be like, you know, practicing trying to sense chakra the whole time. So if he wasn't, then why was he late? Oh. Nice. Yeah, he's gonna practice, man. They should really, like... I'm sure it's hard to do, but they should, like, expand the barrier out so it's not, like... Like, he said they're touching the barrier, the workers are, so that means the barrier is, like, right along the wall. Which means they don't know an intruder is here until it's already in the walls of the... Or, like, going past the walls, right? Oh. Was that... It looked like Shikadai's hair. That's a drag. He picked up Buck quick. Uh-oh. Ooh, is Inojin gonna be right? Is he gonna have... discover something that the others weren't able to sense? Everyone's doubting him. That's gonna end up being a thing, isn't it? At least they're investigating it. Excuse me. Cool. I kind of hope it amounts to something, you know? uh... Okay. He's off today. Oh. Yeah. Is there someone that can fake someone's chakra? Yeah. That's what I was just thinking. But can they fake the chakra, right? Yeah. That's what I was trying to think of. Or can you fool the barrier? Copy someone else's chakra. There it is. That's why you study the bingo book. Yeah. Could have copied anyone's chakra. You have to go around and feel that creepy chakra again. Yeah, don't worry about how you compare up to your mother. Just do what you can do. Yeah. Ah, what a good mom. A lot of people. Still concerned about your mother. Yep. Alright, his Super Beast scroll. What's his plan? Ooh, do sensory through his... Whoa, that's cool! Is that it? Nice. And then send him on the attack to distract him. Yep. Nice. Shadow possession. Hell yeah. Just gonna flatten him? Just drop a bug on him? That looks painful. Nice. Just accidentally, too. Nice. How are they going to do that, I wonder? If he was able to copy chakra... But I guess they must have a way. Aww. Cool. That was awesome. That was a great episode of showing what proper parenting can do. Oh, man. I like that episode. That was fun. We've had several episodes focused on Inojin trying to find his place, you know, where like, you know, he's tried doing the mind transfer jutsu and learning that, and he always falls back to the Super Beast scroll and everything, but he's kinda learning all of these little tricks that he can culminate into, you know, into his future as a shinobi. And it's pretty cool. And we also really got to see, like, the improved defenses that the Leaf has, which is really cool, too. I feel like we've never really gotten, like, a really in-depth, like, episode about the... Like, they briefly mention, like, there's a barrier, and anyone that passes through it, like, we can sense it, you know? And then they move on. So... It was cool to see kind of like the background of that here, you know? Just what happens in the back end and everything. Alright. That is it, guys, for episode 177. Okay, so first thing I want to do, guys, I want to jump back to a previous episode if I can. Let's go back a few episodes, actually, just in case I missed it. And let's find the opening. Because did that opening change, or am I just stupid? So where does the opening start in this episode? This random ass episode that I'm at. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not crazy. This person that's like in the beginning, like raising stuff up, he's very shadowed, right? And then in this one, if I jump back to it, he's not shadowed anymore. You can see his hair and everything. You know what I think I'm wrong about though? I don't think that's Boruto that walks up to him, right? That's what I was saying before, that there's a scene where Boruto is like sitting on the ground and he looks up at someone. And I thought it was Mitsuki that he looked up at, but maybe it wasn't. Where was that though? What part of the opening? If I'm looking at the previous one. Yeah, and when he's in the blood, the blood bag kind of thing, he's all shadowed there too, and so they did change the opening. Let's see. I'm trying to let it play through to see the part where Boruto is sitting on the ground. Which means we might be getting closer to actually seeing that character that we've been seeing in the opening so much. Alright, I think we're close to the Boruto sitting down part. Okay, no, wait. Okay, no, it just showed us a little more than what we saw before. So it's not that... It wasn't Mitsuki. I thought it might have been because of the blue in the clothing. Right? When we first saw this scene, I never, like, stopped to look at it real fast. Let's see if I can pause. Yeah, it's like there's a light shining down on his face, and then we just see blue clothing, and I think that's why I, like, misinterpreted it as Mitsuki. But then in this episode, when we get to that part, let's see here. Almost there. Should be right after this. Yeah, you can actually see his head. They took that glare off, and you can see his hair and everything. Yep. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, I'm not crazy. I thought I was going nuts. I was like, I know I took a few weeks off from this, but there's no way, like, it stands too much out for me. Like, it seemed too different, you know, in several parts during the opening. So, I'm glad to know that the opening did change and I'm not just a crazy person, but okay. As for the episode, good episode. We followed Inojin a lot in his, you know, learning of sensory skills and everything. He's kind of expanding what he knows. He's obviously, like, a big part of the episode was he's comparing himself to his mother. You know, he kept saying, like, he didn't have the confidence. He kept saying, you know, I'm not my mother, you know. And I think that was, like, a big hindrance on what he wanted to do. And I think it sends a really good message to kids where, like, you don't have to be like your mother. You know, you don't have to be like your father. Just do what you want and, you know, give it everything you've got, you know. And I really like the message that they portrayed this episode. And I love the way that Ino and Sai handled the situation, you know. Like, it was none of that, like, I want you to follow in my footsteps. I want you to, you know, be just like me, you know. I want you to be, you know, I want you to take over this business eventually. And adding all this pressure onto the kid, they didn't do that. They were like, and the funny thing is even though they were such good, you know, such good parenting in that regard, where they were like, you know, do what you want. Sorry for inviting you here. You don't have to, come back if you don't want to. If you didn't like this, I'm just like they were just trying to like expand his avenues and expand the things that he could do, and stuff like that. But they were still open to the idea of like if he doesn't like it, he doesn't have to do it. And I felt like they just did a very good job parenting, whereas some parents are, they want to create their kids to be this, replica of themselves, but yeah, it was great. I really enjoyed the episode a lot. But the like I said during the credits, I really liked the whole aspect of them showing kind of how their defenses have improved since the Great Ninja War and everything. Like, before, I'm pretty sure what all it was it was a barrier, and I'm pretty sure that barrier was put up by people. I don't think it was something, because they even showed, like, the guy, like, channeling his chakra, like, sitting there. And I think it would only sense when someone passed through it, right? And now they're able to, they have it automatic. So they have this, automatic barrier that can sense chakra as soon as anyone passes through it. And now they're able to, like, identify, like, specifics in that chakra to identify different people and separate them so that way they can find intruders easily. And they can even transmit that chakra to the other, sensory type shinobi so that way they can, sense it. Now, the only thing I'm not sure of, does that only work within the, what is it, like the Yamanaka clan or whatever? Sorry, I probably said that wrong. But Ino's clan that she's a part of, that they're able to do like the transfer jutsus and everything, are they the only ones that are able to like receive like a type of chakra kind of thing, or could they send it to like Kiba and then he'd be able to like smell it and sniff it out? I wonder how that works, but because we didn't really see like any example of them transmitting the chakra to someone that wasn't part of that clan, right? So who knows? But yeah, I guess something I wanted to talk about. I mentioned it during the episode of like I'm sure if this show wanted to go the route, they could go into some real like privacy issue stuff, right? Like political, like getting angry at the Hidden Leaf Village because of this, right? Because technically what they're doing is, in a way, if we compare it to our real life, is they're making it so whenever people enter their town, they're like automatically pulling their DNA and storing that information in their database, right? So, like, can you imagine the political issues in our world that would happen if you had to go to a town and they, like, just automatically, without your consent, without even asking you, just took your DNA and stored it somewhere, Like, that would raise all kinds of privacy hell, where, here in the States at least, because of, it's that same kind of thing where, like, people freak out because, like, your phone's always watching you, they're always listening to you, through your phone and all that speculation. But imagine it being, like, a real thing where they just, take your DNA without your permission and store it somewhere. And use it to, track you down if you do anything, Like, I feel like that's, like, like, obviously they do that for criminals. Like, there's a criminal database that we have that stores, like, their fingerprints and their DNA and stuff like that. But that's because you've committed a crime, right? Like, I just imagine that would be that's all I could think about whenever they were doing that, where they're like, oh, we capture everyone's like chakra and track it and stuff like that. And I was like, this would not fly in our world. But I don't want to get too political with it and stuff like that on this channel, but it was just something that I thought about, where like if the show wanted to go that route, you could see like, people rioting about it or something because they're they're doing this without people's permission. So, but yeah, I mean, other than that, it was a pretty straightforward episode. Like the opening change, honestly, is one of the most interesting things to me that happened, because it just makes me think that we're going to be meeting whatever character that is, and that also terrifies me because we just had an episode about how good the village's defense is, right? Like, we just got done with that episode, right? And we have that opening where we have this character who is, like, just everything is just shattered. The Leaf Village is destroyed, it seems like, and all of this. And they changed the opening in the episode that we're talking about the Hidden Leaf's, like, defense and how much it's been upgraded and everything. I just have this feeling that we're going to be moving into a section of the story where we see this, awesome defense system that the Hidden Leaf Village has either not work or just not be effective enough, because this, like, the people that infiltrate are so powerful that, their first responders can't handle, that kind of power, and then it wreaks havoc on the village, So, and maybe that will spur them to, because they never really talked about, like, the power, right? Like, I wonder if there is a way that they could enhance this defense system to show the, like, to somehow gauge the power level of the person that is intruding, So that way they could send an appropriate response. Because, can you imagine if, like Orochimaru were to invade the Leaf Village and they send, like, Inojin to go, like, capture him? Like, that isn't gonna happen, The freaking Orochimaru will snap his fingers and poof you into dust like he did in that one chick in the last arc, or the last Victor's little worker, that was there. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I wonder if that's something where, like, we're about to see a tragedy in the Leaf Village, but we're gonna see them grow and be able to gauge the power, so that way they can be like, Jesus Christ, we need to send the Hokage to take on this person. Like, we need the Nine Tails to compete against this. As soon as it enters the barrier, they know, and they can send an appropriate response. They didn't really talk about that too much, so it'll be interesting to see. I'm curious with all that. It's definitely a very, like, I wonder if that was intended. They're like, okay, this is the episode about the Leaf Village's defense, so we're gonna actually show this person's face who attacks the Leaf Village, in the opening, So, yeah, I just wonder if that's planned and stuff like that. So, kind of funny. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy. Also, check out my Patreon if you want to see a couple episodes ahead. You can do so through my early access tier on there. Link is in the description, or it should be popping up on the screen. I also have Patreon exclusives where you can see Cowboy Bebop or Black Sails, or potentially more starting soon too. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.